Hi, this is Lou from Lou's Antiques, and we buy and sell stuff for our antique booths. We're here at a church sale today. So what I'm doing right now is getting ready to go to a church sale. I just wanted to show you some of the things I bring. I usually bring a bag like this because it has a nice flat bottom on it, and you can put a lot of items in there. And then if a lot of times I'll buy a lot of glass and they'll clang together and everything. So I take full sheets of newspaper like this and I rip them in half so they're a half sheet. And then I just stack them on top of each other so that they're easy to grab. Because most of the time when you're going to church sale, you got to move quick. But I don't want anything glass to break, so I'll put a pile of these in my bag too to help me when I'm at the sale. Now, sometimes I don't use any of them. Sometimes I use all of them. You never know what you're going to find at these types of sales. So church sales, one thing about church sales, you better be in line early because the first people are going to get the best stuff. And you better be able to move and have your bags and ready to go. This one has a huge variety of glassware and pottery, clothing, toys, everything you can possibly imagine. I like to be there right when they open, like I said, and we usually do quite well at these. So here's all kinds of Christmas stuff. It's really good for holiday stuff too, because usually they have holiday sections at this particular church sale that we go to. And this was outside, and this was in the late summer of 2022. Now I'm in the toy business now, so we had to take a look at those. So here's all the stuff we got at the church rummage sale. Holy moly, we got a lot of good stuff. It's a donation, so you have to be generous. It is a church sale. So anyways, I'm real happy with everything we got. And I'll show you at the end. And here's the sale. Still going strong. Lots of people coming in and out. It was packed in there. Here's all the items I got at the church rummage sale. So let's go through them. I paid $40 for all of this. I think I did pretty good. I mean, it's a donation when you do the church sales, so I don't expect to make serious big bucks because it's just not right. But I do have to make a profit, otherwise it's not worth my time to even go to them. So let's take a look at what we got. It's always a dilemma. It's hard to know what to do. So these things are new. This and the little purse and the trucks and the car. I don't even know if this one works. I'll have to see if this one works. This little tree and this little snowman head. That stuff is new. So I'm not going to get any much more than maybe $5 or $6 out of some of that. Some of it not, maybe even $2 or $3. So that helps recoup some of the money I spent. This is I think it's for bubble bath. I looked it up. They said between $6 and $8. Not a huge value, but that's pretty old. It's from the 70s, so that was kind of cool. It actually has the soap in it. I'll probably dump all that out because I don't want anybody to get hurt by that. A lot of times when I get perfume bottles, I dump out the old perfume because it is nasty. And if you spill that stuff, oh my goodness, you got a mess. And it stinks forever. These chickens here are new. This one, and this one. I probably can get between 8 and 10 for those. This planter here is an older one. It's get a better grip on them. It's like colonial people. The thing that concerns me about this is the paint is off on the inside. I didn't notice that. So because of the damage, I'd probably get about $5 for that. If it didn't have the damage, I could probably get close to 10. Here's a little new angel, which is not worth a whole lot. But I like getting seasonal stuff for my display at Maumee because I have that big middle area for display pieces. This was kind of cool. These ceramic Christmas trees, and you can kind of see it in there. If you can buy those that are already made up, you should buy them. They are so valuable. People are going nuts over them. I think it's really funny. I don't quite get it. And I used to make these when I was a kid out of ceramics. And I think my mom actually has my original one. But this one has to be put together. That came with the lights and the cord, and hopefully there's a star for the top. So I'm taking a chance on that one. I think I can put it together and I could maybe get $20 for it, maybe even a little bit more. But I gotta have all the pieces, and I don't know if I have a star. Which if you don't have all the pieces, that could be trouble. I may have a star in the house. I did buy some of these bulb type things a while ago, so hopefully I got something for that. So that could be a possibility of a good find there. Here's some more stuff that I got. I got a Detroit Tiger hat because that's the area I live, and they sell good. Probably about $5. These little pumpkins are like just dollar items. This is a nice old planter, but not valuable. Probably $4 or $5. And this, oh, and I'm just looking at this little dog, and I thought he would be worth more, but he's got a chip on his nose, so that takes him down to about $1 or $2. What a bummer. That's what happens sometimes when you're at these sales. You're moving so fast and packing things so fast that sometimes you don't always check. Now this is a nice Hall bowl. Let's turn it this way so you can see it. And this is worth probably about between $10 and $15. That's a nice bowl. These, I don't know if they're new or old. I kind of think they're new. Salt and pepper shakers. They were nice big ones. Might even keep those. They're nice. And these pictures here, I have to do more research on it. There's 2 of them. Here's the one. And here's the other one. I knew they looked like they were from the 50s. Which when I looked on the internet, they did say 57 or something like that. But I am not sure on the comps because they're so all over the place. It depends on the artist, so I need to really do some research on those. But regardless, I threw them in my bag. If anything, they're just a cute decorative element, and they're older. So I mean, I think I'll get at least $5 to $10 for them, even if they're not worth any more than that, just for the cuteness factor. So let's go over here to this last chair. And here's some more items. This is new stuff. It ain't worth much more than a couple bucks, but I have all the holidays coming, so I picked up that stuff. This is like a little Hallmark house. I'm not sure on that. I wouldn't think any more than a few dollars. But we'll see. I know the ornaments can be valuable, but I don't think the houses are. Can't get it back in there. And here's a little Dr. Seuss thing. It was at somebody's garage sale for $5. I think that's about what it's worth. So that was good. This girl here, I don't typically buy this because you can tell it's homemade, and you can tell by the bottom of it. There's some stilt marks in there. They're real hard to see, but so I don't typically buy that kind of stuff. But I know she was an older piece, so probably between $5 and $7 maybe. And then there's a little shell pig. He's worth a couple bucks. This is way cute. It is not necessarily old or anything, but I just love it. I got to show this to you. Okay, let's see if I can find a place to set it. Let me set it down here for a minute. So it's on a music box, and it's a little windmill. And let's see if I can find a nice place so you can get a good glimpse at this. I just think I have to keep it because it's so funny. And you turn on the button, and I'm going to put the camera a little bit wanky for a second to get it so it gets started. So the windmill spins, and the snow flies all over the place. Is that not cute or what? That I think is a keeper. It's probably not worth anything. I just like it. So sometimes things like that happen. It even lights up. How fun is that? So I'm not totally sure how much I made altogether. I think I tripled my expense, which is what I searched for. You know, you could add all this stuff up and say, wow, she's really going to make a lot of money. But, you know, sometimes you sit on items for years, and you end up selling them for what you paid for. So you have to take that in consideration when you're buying things. They don't always sell immediately. That'd be wonderful if they did. But some of them will and some of them won't. So, but I think I still did pretty good. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun too. So this is Lou from Lou's Antiques at Collectibles saying goodbye, and we'll see you again.